the CCHA standings, and we're quite a ways behind Ohio State, so that was an important victory. But on the big picture, it was a great spectacle, and everyone that put that together did a lot of work for it. I think it came off really well. Like, we have no complaints about the facilities. The people were terrific. The ice was fine. It was as good as any of our outdoor games. And the glass, the crowd, everything. I mean, it was another good one of those special events. These outdoor games are all a little different. This was another good one. This is David Wahlberg and Greg Pattern.
Coach, OSU is a very hard-working team. They get a lot of shots on you around net. What do you say about your team that you managed to outwork them?
Well, I thought our team knows what it takes to play in a game like this, and we're coming off a good game on Friday, but this was not only an important hockey game, it's an outdoor game that you could easily be distracted, and I really like the way our team came out and just worked hard, and we got the bounces because of that.
Red, how was this one different? Can you talk about the atmosphere and the crowd and maybe some of the players, what it was like to look around to see a baseball stadium instead?
Well, remember, these guys have played, this is their third outdoor game in their 4 years at Michigan, so they've got something to talk about.
Yeah, you know, the first 2 years, you know, you're surrounded by people and they're kind of far away, and you know, here at this baseball stadium, you kind of look through the glass, and you know, everyone's kind of a bit closer to you, which is you know, pretty neat. And you know, to see just a different venue, not just a football stadium, being in a baseball field like this was definitely a good change.
David, can you talk about Chris Brown's play in that first period, scoring the first goal and then getting the assist on the second one?
Yeah, it's just a great play by him. He was originally just trying to screen the goalie, and that's what Coach preaches, just getting bodies in front of the net. And it went on his stick, and he turned around and just shot it real quick, and that's just what he does and what he does well. And then the second one is just another gritty play by him, working it down in the corner along the walls, and Guptill takes a good shot, and it goes in for us.
Can you talk about the play of Sean tonight?
He's talking about our goalie, Sean Hunwick, who had a good weekend, obviously. I didn't think he had as many chances late in the game, but there were parts of the game where even early in the second and early in the first where he had to be sharp. I think he gives our team a lot of confidence, and he's playing rock solid right now. So he came out of this weekend with only one goal against. You've got to be playing well to do that against a team like Ohio.
Coach, what was your travel? Played Columbus on Friday and here on Sunday. What was your travel?
Yeah, we stayed in Columbus after the game Friday, and then we bussed up here Saturday morning. And we skated here, practiced here yesterday at 3. So we got a feel for the rink and the environment, and then the early game today. So it's nice to have the travel day for both teams.
Coach, can you just kind of talk about the difference between your 7-game winless streak, and now you've, I think, won or tied 9 in a row here, and in that streak, of course, last time you were swept by Ohio State. This time, of course, you pull off the sweep. What's kind of been the difference between your play?
Well, I think it starts with your defensive game as a team, your goalie, your defense, and your forwards playing better without the puck in our own zone, your penalty killing and your power play. But just on the defensive side, our penalty killing's been better, our D-zone coverage has been better, our defense are playing strong. Great Pattern leads our defense. And it's rock solid, and Hunwick is making the saves when we do give up a good shot. And then offensively, we're clicking now. We put a line together with David Wahlberg, Chris Brown, and Alec Guptill, and tonight I think they had 3 of our 4 goals. Last weekend they had 4 of our 6, and so on. So they've been a real force for us, and we're getting a lot more confidence. So there's not a big difference between winning and losing, but there is.
Coach, this weekend, what strides did you see each unit make this weekend in particular?
In our team?
For each unit.
Well, I think it was in our team this weekend. Yeah, I think it was our presence on the road was the best it's been all year. If you saw our team in Miami a little over a month ago, we weren't as good. We weren't as good in Northern. We started to get better in Alaska, and I think these guys are seniors. They've been through it all, and I think they would agree that our presence this weekend was the best it's been on the road. It's tough to win on the road in this league.
Credit where credit's due. Michigan was really good. They played very well. They certainly were the better club tonight. I think their transition, goaltender, defenseman, their defensemen do a tremendous job. And having Johnny Merrill back in the lineup is, my opinion, I've coached a kid in the World Juniors. I think he's the best defenseman in the country.
Coach, you'd said after the Friday night game that the team got better despite the loss. Do you feel the same way tonight?
In a different way. I don't think we played as well. I think our kids competed, but not as a group of 5 on the ice. But I also think that we have to go through a situation like this. Our kids have never been through it. And then the year that we're having, and up until this point, not really any adversity. And we need to go through that. We need to be on a stage like this for our program to grow. Not any of these kids have been through this. And this is the same type of environment, same type of media that's centered around NCAA time, CCHA time, and we need to go through those experiences.
Coach, at the same time, are you disappointed at all with the final? I assume you're disappointed with the final result, the effort and everything on such a big stage and such an eagerly anticipated game?
Certainly. I hate losing checkers.
Corey or Chris, Michigan got those 2 goals in about a 30-second span. What did those 2 goals do for you, especially that first goal, after you got the first one to make it a 1-goal game?
Deflated us a bit, but that's part of it. We're still, we got to learn to bounce back from that and to keep coming. I thought our compete level went down a little bit after those 2 goals, and like I said, we gotta learn from it, move on, and just learn to keep going after things like that happen.
Yeah, like Corey said, we went down 2-0 there quickly, and that's something we can learn from. I mean, hockey is a competitive sport there, and if you don't come out ready to play, then that's going to happen. So I think we need to take that and learn from it and come back next week and be ready to compete and practice.
Offensively, you scored 1 goal or 3 goals in 4 games. What's missing?
I just think we're in a funk right now, teams are going to go through adversity throughout the season, and we're in a ditch right now, and we just have to go out there and work hard every day in practice and try to get out of it here. So,
for Corey and Chris, you said it wanted to be another game, but just talk about the emotions going in. Was it different than playing in Bayou City Arena on Friday night?
It's definitely different. I think you could tell a little bit in the first period. We were a bit in awe, the whole situation. Michigan has some experience in outdoor games before, but I'm not using that as an excuse. That shouldn't have prevented us from competing. We were consistent with our compete level, and there's no excuse for that.
yeah, I think that was the biggest crowd we've had all year there. And to be truthful with you, I don't think that we were ready to come out and play right away. Michigan's a good hockey club. Give credit where credit's due. And they were the better club this weekend, bottom line.
Coach, Gettig was scratched, DeZingle was scratched. Can you just kind of talk about their situations right now?
Getting has an injury, and DeZingle, we're dealing with a team issue, disciplinary issue.
For Coach, Michigan comes in ranked 15th on the weekend. How do they compare to some of the best teams you've seen?
I've said it even when we played them in Ann Arbor. I think they're a top 5 team in the country. Red's done a tremendous job there. They have some outstanding players, and I easily top 5 team in the country.
Cal's been a rock for you guys for a year and a half now, but just didn't have his best game tonight. I just wanted to win the decision to pull him. How do you think Brady played?
Well, Brady played outstanding, especially sitting on the bench in this cold weather and jumping in there and making a couple of saves. I thought he played very well. Brady's played well for us every time he's gone in. Cal's been solid for us. Unfortunately, 2 goals happened bang, bang, and we had to make a change. And, certainly not pointing the finger at Cal anyway. I mean, we have to do a better job in front of them, but it was just a situation where maybe this will jumpstart our team.
Coach, can you just talk about the play of Michigan goalie Sean Huck?
Well, I mean, outstanding. I thought he played very well on Friday night. We had a lot of looks at the net, maybe not enough traffic around the net with him, but outstanding. And I thought he carried that again tonight. When we did have a couple opportunities, he was there and rock solid. And you know that in him. He's a proven goaltender. He's been in the Frozen Four, played well in the Frozen Four. He gets to a final game. He's proven.
Coach, in the past, I know you've talked a lot about changing the culture at Ohio State. Can you assess where you are in that process compared to where you want to be?
Oh, I think we're outstanding right now. I think our kids in the locker room have done an outstanding job. Never question who we are in the locker room. You can ask anyone from the academic side to the strength conditioning side to the ushers at the Value City Arena or the shots team. Unbelievable kids, and that's going to help us grow. And so we don't question the kids in the locker room at all. Do we need to get better? Yeah, we've said that since day one. We can't turn around as quick as you'd like. It's not going to happen overnight.